something new, making new friends, new connections, everything is new. And it also is scary at the same time and uncertain. So it's amazing that, I'm here and it's all coming together.
My name is Veronica. I am graduating with my bilingual multicultural education and TESOL program. After I have my 2 children, I start thinking about getting a higher education to have a better future for myself and my family. So I start going to Norwalk Community College. I finished my associate's degree in early childhood, and then I was able to transfer to Southern to finish my bilingual education program, and now I am graduating in my master's degree in bilingual multicultural education. The first time I stepped into the campus, I will never forget that. To be here, it's an honor to be part of this community. My plans after graduation is to get started in my career 100% and also spend more time with my family. I am a full-time employee, full-time student, and in my career, I want to keep helping my children, my students, and their families. I would like to thank all my professors here in Southern for their patience with me, their kindness. I encounter with so many good people here on campus. Also thank my mom and my family, my husband, my children to support me in this journey. It's not easy having a mom that's always staying late to do homework. And they are being tremendously support for me in this career.
Thank you for everything that you've given me.
Thank you for everything in life that you gave me.
All the dreams can come through, but you need to have a purpose in life. Why you are accomplish this dream. It's not just I'm going to school and getting a degree. It doesn't work like that. You have to have a purpose in life and a goal that you want to accomplish. And my goal is to help others and to have a career where I can serve others, not just to have a degree in my office. I want people to know that all the dreams can come true with hard work.
My name is Danielle Jakes, and I have a master's in art education. I was part of the MAT Art Ed program. I have to say, one of the opportunities that we had as our education students was to work at Wintergreen School. We worked as a team to create a lesson plan to work with students within the community, and it was really nice to work with the students, but also with their families, and bring everybody together. And that's one of my really good memories of the program that I was in. It was a nice opportunity. Aside from my children, I'm proud of the fact that I had the courage to change careers at this stage of my life, and it was not an easy thing, and I was scared, but having the support that I did from my family, my husband, my parents, and here, the staff here was very supportive. It just made me keep going and just do what I had to do and be successful in what my goal was. So I chose this field for a couple of reasons. One is because of my previous background in art. And also I had a previous background working with children. So I was a graphic designer for 20 years prior to entering the field that I'm in now. And even prior to that, I had some experience working with children. And I think I just had an aha moment where I kind of felt a little bit disconnected with what I was doing, and I needed to make a change. That combination of things led me to end up here and following the career that I'm in now. There's so many people I would like to thank. Of course, my family, my professors here have been amazing as well, my husband, and in particular, there was a woman that came in to observe me. Her name is Cindy Parsons, and she was just amazing, and she helped me a lot. So I'm pretty lucky where I was able to find a job while I was studying in school. So I'm just hoping to continue to grow where I am for now, and whatever the future brings, we'll see.
So my name is Tom Birmingham, and my major is Master's in Computer Science. I chose computer science because I have a tendency to want to understand complex systems. I want to understand specifically computer systems and how they work, and really get to know them at a deeper level. I feel like that's kind of my calling, or the best way that I can contribute back is working with computers. A moment that I'll never forget is working in the networking lab with Dr. Elahi. That was really an opportunity for me to step into a leadership position and help students, counsel them in the networking lab, help them complete their labs. And it really, I think, shaped me and shaped my journey here at Southern. I would say that I'm most proud of my thesis. Yeah, I am most proud of my thesis. It was a long journey. It took me several years to complete, but it really was a testament to determination and putting in the hard work. I'm very fortunate that Dr. Hussein pulled me into the Child Safety Project and allowed me to do my research for the project. And it feels like such a major accomplishment to have finished my thesis, and we're hoping that it'll be published soon. After graduation, man, I've got lots of great ideas. I think, this is kind of that terminal point where we can shoot off in a new direction. And for me, it's kind of investigating some business, some entrepreneurship, kind of getting kind of my own tech thing going, and furthering my learning. I think something that's really important is lifelong learning, and that's something that I really got here at Southern. And so it's really dedicating myself to continuing my own growth and my path. Yeah. I would like to thank all of the professors here, especially in the computer science department. Dr. Landcore, Dr. Hussein, Dr. Elahi, and everyone else in the department has been so supportive and presented lots of opportunities for growth and support along the way. And I don't think that I would be here without you, so thank you. One word that sums up this journey would be determination. I think that it's a unique opportunity and a challenge, but with determination, we can get to the end and overcome. There's a quote that I really like, and it is, "Luck is where preparation meets opportunity." And to me, this reflects what Southern has been. It's a place that challenges you to grow, supports you along the way, and gives you opportunities to apply what you've learned.
My name is Rihanna Bartel, and my program is Counselor Education and Supervision. The reason I chose this field is actually going a little bit back to my undergrad days. When I first came to Southern in undergrad, I really wanted to be a teacher, believe it or not, because I really wanted to work with students in that capacity, and it filled my cup to feel like students were getting something from the material. But unfortunately, during that time, I realized I had a double major and did not want to do that. And so I started looking at careers of how I could help students in other ways that weren't necessarily in the classroom. And so that's what led me down to student affairs and counseling. think a moment here I will never forget is honestly meeting my cohort, my current cohort for my program. They are fantastic people that we get together on the weekends to work on some of our projects, and I really value the relationships that I've made in this program. I'm most proud of my accomplishments. I think it was a huge thing to take on, doing a doctorate program and doing a dissertation. I've never done any sort of research or anything like that before, and so I definitely came into it a little scared, not gonna lie, but I was really proud to accomplish it. I've passed my defense, and I'm just waiting now to get my edits so I can get it published. So yeah, so it's really exciting. I do still plan to work in student fairs, higher education. I'd love to work in career services, advising, student engagement, any sort of role like that. And then I also would love to adjunct teach because teaching has always been at my core. So I would love the chance to do that next. I would like to thank my family, my friends, just for being so supportive, so understanding, and really encouraging me. I am a first-gen student, so my family doesn't necessarily know the ins and outs of college, but they still were very supportive every step of the way, asking me oh, what does that mean? What are you doing now? And so just showing interest was really supportive. And honestly, I would love to thank my cohort members in my program, because again, I think without them, I probably wouldn't have gotten as far as I did. Having a community was a huge thing, of motivation to get through the program. The one word that I would use to describe my journey is perseverance. There can be a lot of obstacles, whether it's personal, whether it's academic, imposter syndrome. There's a lot of things that kind of come up when you're navigating a graduate program, working full time while also doing classes and internship. And so I think it takes a lot of motivation, a lot of perseverance to push through that. I would like to take a moment to just thank the faculty here at Southern who have been supportive, who have shown up, who have put tireless hours outside of their contracted hours to help me be successful.
My name is Tia Simone Gardner, and I am an early childhood education major. My favorite moment on here was definitely being an RA on campus. I was an RA for my junior and senior year, and in those memories, I met so many different people and had so many different experiences. I'm most proud of graduating from Southern. I graduated once in 2019 as an undergrad in interdisciplinary studies, and now I'm here again in 2026 for my master's in early childhood education. I had a lot of my teachers from my undergrad actually be my graduate teachers as well, so that was nice having my professors again and them remembering me. I think that was really a key point for me and why I was so comfortable with coming back to Southern, because I guess I left enough of a mark with my name for my professors to remember my name when they saw me on their registration list and be like, oh my gosh, Tia Simone, it's so nice to see you again. And those moments alone are Southern moments in general. Whenever you leave a good mark or you meet people, they always remember you. So Southern is like a space where you will always be remembered by great people. My most noticeable moment here at Southern for my graduate program were being a part of a program called DSAP. So when a district is short of teachers, you're able to double dip, meaning that you're able to take classes and also be a teacher. So that was nice because I had my professors really helping me not only just learn what I need to learn to complete my master's degree, but to bring it into my classroom. And I was able to bring real life experiences from my everyday classroom back to my classes at the end of the day and kind of do a deeper reflection of myself as an educator. So that was really nice to be able to have that moment. They were able to walk me through everything and help me be the educator that I am today. One word that sums up this journey for me would be remarkable. I think that I went through a lot just growing from my early 20s to my late 20s, figuring out who I am as a person, who I am as a teacher. And so just being able to actually go through all that and then be here, like I stated earlier, I am a former undergrad of Southern, so being back on this campus as a older adult, I guess you could say, really just made me reflect on, wow, I've grown so much as a person, I've grown so much as just an individual, like I said. So it's just really remarkable to see where I used to be and now where I am. It's been almost 10 years since I've been on Southern's campus and a part of Southern's journey. Well, Southern's been a part of my journey, I should say. I remember when I was going through my senior year of high school and trying to figure out what schools I wanted to go to, I was very indecisive of my choice, but I'm happy that I made the choice. Southern has been a part of my life for the last 10 years now, and I'm so grateful for everyone that I've met, everything that I've been through, and I'm just happy to be here.
Hello and congratulations to the graduating class of Southern Connecticut State University for 2026, both to all of the undergraduates and to all of the graduate students who are getting their degrees this year. I'm State Senate President Pro Tem Martin Looney, and I represent New Haven as well as Hamden in the State Senate. And this is a great day that you have all deserved, and many of you have had to make great sacrifices to get to this day. And you are all to be celebrated, and it is a day for your families to celebrate along with you. One piece of advice that I would give you is that take a look at the degree that you have received, but don't limit yourself to what comes within the parameters of that degree. You are graduating into a world of great and rapid change. You have to be prepared to pivot to a new opportunity when it arises. You have to be able to recognize that opportunity when it arises. Use your degree as a credential, but don't be limited by it. Realize that the world is changing so rapidly that you have to be ready for whatever comes next. I was at a forum a couple of years ago in California where we met with the chief executives of Google. One of the members of our group of legislative leaders asked, what should I advise my grandson to major in? He's in high school going into college. And the head of Google AI said, I was a double major in philosophy and French literature. The rest came later. So be flexible. Recognize that your degree should not be in any way viewed as a narrow employment credential. It is something that opens the door for you, but you are going to have to be flexible enough and creative enough and confident enough in yourself to move forward in this changing world. So I celebrate what you're doing, and I appreciate the effort that you have made. I'm confident that you're going to make a great contribution to our society in the years forward, and let's celebrate this day together, because the world is yours if you are strong enough, creative enough, and smart enough to go after it.
Good afternoon and congratulations, class of 2026. I am grateful to be given the opportunity to share a few words with you today. You are all about to embark on the incredible adventure that is the rest of your lives. My one piece of advice to you all, never give up and never take no for an answer. My mother gave me that advice when I was a child, and it has been paying off for me ever since. I have been told no, or not now, or we cannot ask for that much so many times in my career, and every time my response has been, why not? If you start by selling yourself short, you will never get ahead. Even if you do not end up getting everything you want, you hold your ground on the things that matter most, you will usually wind up with more progress. I am honored to join you in celebrating your accomplishments today, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
Hi everybody, my name is Adam Sendroff and I'm the mayor of Hamden. I want to congratulate everybody on graduating today. I hope you enjoy this exciting time. This is such an important milestone. This is a culmination of years of hard work, and I hope you are all very proud of yourselves. Southern Connecticut State University is such an important institution to Hamden and the region. I have so many friends and family who have gone there in the past and continue to go there. Congratulations again, and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Richard Blumenthal, your United States Senator. Congratulations to the class of 2026 at Southern. I am very sorry I can't be with you on this wonderful occasion, but thanks for giving me this chance to be with you in this way. You should be remarkably proud of this tremendous achievement, but remember, you didn't get here all on your own. Thank you to your friends, family, and loved ones who supported you through the long hours of study, work, childcare, and other challenges. Thank you as well to the talented staff and faculty at Southern, including President Ballmer, for your tremendous leadership. This school is a great success story in American higher education. And I want to offer a special thank you to one group in particular, all the veterans, all who have served in uniform, regardless of the time or branch of the military. Your dedication, your sacrifice merit our unwavering support. We live in uncertain, often uncomfortable times. Concerns about job loss caused by AI and economic challenges, skyrocketing costs of food and fuel caused mainly by an unpopular war in Iran, scarcity of affordable housing, putting home ownership out of reach. We face dangerous threats to key rights and liberties, voting rights, reproductive rights, First Amendment rights, and to our very democracy. But we Americans are resilient and resolute. We're no strangers to troubling times, and we've come out stronger than ever. I'm in the fight. I know you're ready too. Every week I come home from Washington and attend numerous events, meeting and talking with literally hundreds of people. I hear their success stories, I listen to their challenges, and I'm encouraged by their remarkable courage and determination. This graduating class is comprised of people who have struggled against the odds, people determined to make a better life, giving back, and making a difference for others. Whatever your degree, please continue your public service, engage in your community, no matter what the organization or office. It's the glue that binds us together, and you will find it truly rewarding. Finally, Mark Twain once said that the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you figure out why. Now, it's your time to figure out your own why. Today, your degree won't fully answer the why question, but it's a positive, solid step. Good luck in all you do. Enjoy the day. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Good afternoon. Well, actually, good evening. And welcome to Southern Connecticut State University's 2026 Graduate Commencement Ceremony for the College of Education. At this time, I will ask our graduates and platform party to have a seat, at least for now. To ensure that this occasion is a memorable experience for everyone, we kindly ask for your cooperation with a few brief courtesies. First, please ensure that all electronic devices are turned off or put on mute. If you open your phone, start typing a text, and you can hear the letters clicking, your phone is still on ringer. Second, to ensure that every graduate's name is heard clearly by their families, friends, and guests, we request that you hold all applause until the conclusion of the ceremony. Understanding that you may not hold your applause in the moment, if you do applaud, please be mindful of the name readers and the pace of each name so all families, friends, and guests can hear their graduates' names read. With this said, please allow me this brief moment to selfishly applaud my brother, Casey Morgan, who is walking across the stage today. Thanks. Finally, we ask that you remain in your seats until the final recessional is complete, keeping the aisles clear for our graduates, faculty, staff, and platform party. In just a moment, we will invite all who are able to rise for the SCSU Honor Guard's presentation of the colors and remain standing for our national anthem. Before doing so, I would also like to say, please do not rush the stage when you see your graduate walking across the stage. We have professional photographers here, and we don't want to block their shot. Now, before the anthem, I would like to do one last thing that's important for everyone here at Southern. I would like to take a moment to thank all of the veterans who are here in this building for your service. Thank you. Now, please rise for the Honor Guard and National Anthem. You may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our graduate commencement ceremony for the College of Education. I hereby declare the 2026 graduate commencement convened. Please welcome vocalist Shirley Zulo and pianist Eric Trudell performing America the Beautiful.
Skies for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee. Sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee.
Thank you. Good evening, graduates, distinguished faculty, honored guests, and all who have gathered to share this celebration. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the College of Education at Southern Connecticut State University. My name is Rabia Hosh, and I'm the Dean of the School of Graduate and Professional Studies. As we begin this celebration, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that Southern Connecticut State University is situated on the traditional territory of the Quinnipiac, Golden Hill Pawcatuck, and Wappinger peoples. We recognize and honor these indigenous communities who have stewarded this land for generations and who continue to do so today. At this time, I would also like to recognize the distinguished members of our platform party and our esteemed faculty delegation. These individuals represent the heart of this institution. Through their leadership, teaching, and scholarship, they have guided our graduates to this momentous day. Please join me in a round of applause for their dedication and for excellence they bring to our community. To the families here, thank you for every moment of encouragement, every act of patience, and every sacrifice you made so that your graduate could be sitting in this seat today. You cheered them on through the long nights and the hard stretches. This degree was earned in your living rooms and at your kitchen tables as much as it was in any classroom. This accomplishment is yours too, and we are so glad you're here to receive it. Please join me in a round of applause for the families. As someone who comes from the College of Education tradition, this ceremony holds a special place in my heart. Part of what you did here is that you contributed to something larger than your own degree. The research you conducted alongside our faculty, the questions you pursued, the knowledge you helped build matters. It informs practice, it shapes policy. and it advances the field. Southern is recognized as an R2 research high research university, and that recognition is possible because of graduate students who partner with faculty to do meaningful work. You are part of that. You leave here having made this institution and your field a little better than you found it. Graduates of the College of Education, you are stepping into some of the most important work there is. Whether your paths lead into classrooms, counseling offices, clinical settings, and research institutions, school systems, or higher education, the settings are different, but the work is the same at its core, showing up fully for another human being. Nat Noddings wrote that, she is one of my favorite theorists, feminist theorists. A sense of responsibility in teaching pushes us constantly to think about and promote the best interests of our students. In contrast, the demand for accountability often reduces mere compliance. You will feel that tension in your careers. Systems will ask you to comply. Your values will ask you to do more. I hope you will always choose the harder path. The ripples of this work travel further than you will ever fully see through every person you teach, counsel, support, or lead, in ways that will outlast all of us. Never underestimate the weight of what you carry out of this room today. Come back to Southern. Mentor someone who was where you were a year ago. Share what you learned. The institution will always be proud to call you its own. Class of 2026, the people and communities waiting for you don't know how lucky they are yet. Go show them. Welcome to your commencement. Now it is my privilege to introduce our president, Sandra Bulmer. Please join me in warmly welcoming President Bulmer.
Thank you, Dr. Host. Welcome to our celebration of the graduate students from the College of Education. It is the honor of my lifetime to serve as president of Southern Connecticut State University. Back in 1999, as a new public health professor, I was drawn to the university for its mission centered on access, opportunity, social mobility, and justice. Nearly 27 years later, I remain at Southern because we deliver on our mission and simultaneously push ourselves to meet the highest possible standards for academic excellence. Indeed, our graduate programs have national reputations, extensive alumni networks, and most importantly, the trust and respect of the communities we serve. When you chose Southern, you chose well. You didn't just choose a campus or a degree program. You chose a place where faculty are unrivaled in their expertise and commitment to your success. You chose a place where students support one another and become lifelong friends and professional colleagues long after graduation. You chose Connecticut's first and only Carnegie Classified Research II University, a distinction that is held by only 139 schools nationally. That's something to celebrate. You also chose a community grounded in purpose, a place filled with people who believe in meaningful work, opportunity, and lifting others along the way. I am confident your educational experience at Southern has equipped you with the tools needed to navigate the complexities of the world. But it is your character, your values, and your sense of purpose that will define your legacy. Recently, I started gathering stories about our most accomplished alumni. We aspire within the next year to share these stories as sources of inspiration to current and future students. I am a qualitative researcher by training, so across these alumni stories, I found a consistent theme of building a personal and professional life that is interconnected and centered on purpose rather than recognition. Our alumni tell stories about the lives they have touched and the difference they have endeavored to make in their communities. You now join this alumni group, and I am confident that you will rise to the very high bar they have set. May your futures be filled with possibility, opportunity, and the fulfillment that comes from living a life of purpose and meaning. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Bulmer. I now would like to introduce Regent Don Williams. Regent Williams of Brooklyn, Connecticut was appointed to the Connecticut Board of Regents for Higher Education by Governor Ned Lamont in September 2025. He brings the decades of experience in public service and policymaking, having represented the 29th District in the Connecticut State Senate from 1993 to 2015, including a decade serving as Senate President pro tempore. During his legislative tenure, he chaired the Appropriations Higher Education Subcommittee and was a steadfast champion for public education and workforce development. Among his notable achievements, Regent Williams helped secure $320 million in capital improvements for Connecticut's community colleges and led efforts to invest $1 billion in transforming the facilities of the state's 4 regional universities. He was also instrumental in passing the Jobs for the 21st Century initiative to stimulate job growth and economic investment. Regent Williams holds a Bachelor of Science in Journalism from Syracuse University and a Juris Doctor from Washington and Lee University School of Law. Please join me in welcoming our Regent.
Good evening. My name is Don Williams, and I'm honored to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Regents for Higher Education. But more importantly, I bring greetings from my wife, Laura, who graduated from Southern in 1980 and had a tremendously successful 35-year career in public education here in Connecticut. I'd actually prefer if you were applauding for yourselves, because you've made a very wise choice in Southern and the background and the education that you have received. So it's my great privilege to congratulate you and celebrate your extraordinary achievement. Today represents the culmination of your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. In a few moments, you will transition from graduate students to advanced degree holders. You should take great pride in all that you have accomplished. At the same time, remember that today is not simply an ending, it's also an important beginning. It's the start of a new chapter filled with exciting possibilities and new opportunities. Your advanced degree from Southern Connecticut State University's College of Education has prepared you to make a lasting impact in classrooms, schools, and communities across Connecticut and beyond. Through rigorous academic study, hands-on experience, and pursuit of excellence, you've gained the knowledge and insight required to inspire learners, to support diverse communities, and advance the future of education. As graduates, you're equipped to serve as teachers, counselors, administrators, and advocates. You will strengthen our schools, empower students, and help lead meaningful change in the communities that you serve. Today is also a day to recognize Southern's tremendous faculty and staff who have served as your mentors and champions throughout your academic career at Southern. Their expertise, commitment, and encouragement have played an essential role in your success. Finally, I offer my heartfelt thanks to the parents, the families, friends, and loved ones whose encouragement and love and support for you has helped make this day possible. So congratulations, graduates. The Board of Regents is very proud of your hard work and academic achievement. Today we celebrate your accomplishments, and beginning tomorrow, a new journey begins, filled with a positive impact that you will make for others all across the state of Connecticut and beyond. Again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Regent Williams. It is now my pleasure to introduce our graduate student speaker, Cassandra Lombardo. Cassandra Lombardo is graduating from Southern Connecticut State University with a Master of Arts in Teaching in Art Education. She currently works as an elementary school art teacher in Middletown Public School District, where she is passionate about fostering creativity, confidence, and self-expression in her students. During graduate school, Cassandra trained for and completed Ironman Lake Placid, as well as several other triathlons of varying distances, demonstrating her dedication, perseverance, and love for personal growth through challenge. Following graduation, Cassandra hopes to continue inspiring young artists in the classroom while pursuing new opportunities for creativity, endurance, and lifelong learning. Please join me in welcoming our student commencement speaker, Cassandra Lombardo.
Hello, my name is Cassandra Lombardo. I'd like to start by saying congratulations to the graduates and thank you to everyone present celebrating with us. Over the past few years, while I've been in graduate school, I've also spent a lot of time training for Ironman Triathlon. People often ask about the distance, 140.6 miles. But what they're really asking is how could anyone possibly prepare for something that big? I've found that the answer is surprisingly simple. You show up each day and you do the next small thing. One swim, one ride, one run, one day at a time. And over time, those small efforts become something much bigger. When looking back on our time here at Southern Connecticut State University, I realized that earning this degree and becoming a good teacher works much in the same way. It happens one lesson, one class, and one day at a time. As we've been in graduate school, many of us have been doing exactly that, showing up and doing the next small thing. For me, that meant teaching full days in my elementary school art classroom, then heading to class at Southern, and later finishing assignments and grading long after the school day had ended. It meant staying up late, writing lesson plans, and completing projects, all while learning how to become the kind of teacher our students deserve. And like any endurance event, there were moments along the way when life did not make the journey any easier. There were times of change, moments of loss, and days when the finish line felt very far away. But what made the difference, what kept many of us moving forward, was the community we found at Southern. Professors who challenged us and believed in us, and classmates who became teammates on this journey. Training for an Ironman taught me something that extends far beyond endurance sports. The finish line may be the moment everyone celebrates, but it is never where the real work happens. The real work happens in the quiet, ordinary days when you choose to keep going. And I think that lesson applies to all of us sitting here today. None of us earned this degree in a single moment or even a single semester. We earned it in the same way you prepare for a race. One assignment, one class, one day at a time. The small choices we made each day are what brought us to this moment. Today feels like a finish line, but anyone who has trained for something big knows something important. The finish line is also a starting line. As we step forward into our next chapter in our own classrooms, studios, and communities, we will not change the world all at once. We will do it the same way we got here, one lesson at a time, one student at a time, one day at a time. And over time, those efforts will grow into something much larger than we can imagine. Just as in training for an Ironman, the journey matters just as much, if not more, than the finish. So, I encourage us all to keep showing up, push forward, and trust that the small choices we make each day will carry us and our students to the extraordinary. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Cassandra. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our graduate commencement speaker, Dr. Madeline Negron. Dr. Madeline Negron, Superintendent of New Haven Public Schools, brings more than 30 years of experience championing equity and excellence in Connecticut's urban school districts. A first-generation college graduate and a former multilingual learner who moved from Puerto Rico as a child, Dr. Negron's leadership is deeply informed by her personal journey and her steadfast belief in the transformative power of public education. Her career spans nearly every level of the education system, beginning as a bilingual teacher and advancing through roles as a principal, director of instruction in New Haven, a senior executive in Hartford Public Schools, where she served as chief of academics and acting deputy superintendent. A recognized leader in Latino education policy, Dr. Negron is co-founder and past president of Connecticut Association of Latino Administrators and Superintendents, CALAS. She has received the 2025 Maria Sanchez Education Award and was named in Education Week Leader to Learn From. Dr. Negron holds a Bachelor of Science from Central Connecticut State University and Master of Arts and PhD from the University of Connecticut. She is a member of the 2024-2025 cohort of the Fellowship of Public Education Leadership at the Broad Center at Yale School of Management, and a former faculty member, adjunct faculty member at Southern Connecticut State University. She is especially proud to celebrate this commencement alongside her daughter, who is also graduating from Southern on Friday. Please join me welcoming Dr. Negron.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, friends, and guests. To the graduates of the College of Education, congratulations. Today is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and purpose. But before I speak about where you are headed, I want to begin with a story about where I began. When I first walked onto a college campus, I carried more uncertainty than confidence. No one in my family had done this before. I did not grow up assuming doors would open for me. As a first-generation college student and a multilingual learner, there were many moments when I did not feel seen in school. Like many students, I learned to navigate systems before I learned to belong within them. I understood early what it meant to translate between languages, cultures, expectations, and opportunities. There were moments when my silence was mistaken for inability. Moments when what made me different was not viewed as an asset, but as something to overcome. And so resilience became necessary. But as I reflect on my journey, I have come to understand something more important. While resilience matters, children should not have to rely solely on resilience or luck to succeed. Students deserve learning environments where they are seen, heard, valued, challenged, and affirmed. That belief has shaped not only my life, but my leadership. It is a belief rooted in the very core value you have cultivated here at Southern Connecticut State University, the value of inclusive excellence. True excellence is never exclusive. It is measured by how wide we open the doors and how effectively we ensure that every student can thrive inside them. I refuse to dismiss the potential I knew I had, despite others' inability to see beyond the fact that I was still acquiring English. The journey to earning a college degree was not an easy one. I had to break down many walls that were put before me. But through public education, the trajectory of my life changed. That is why I believe so deeply in the promise of public education, not because it is perfect, not because the work is easy, but because when done well, public education remains one of the most powerful forces for opportunity, dignity, mobility, and transformation in our society. And now, graduates, that promise belongs to you. Today, you join a profession that is both demanding and profoundly meaningful. You are entering classrooms, schools, counseling offices, districts, and community at a time when education faces enormous challenges. We see increasing student needs, we see staffing shortages, we see division, uncertainty, and scrutiny surrounding public education. And yet, none of those realities diminish the importance of your calling. If anything, they make your work more essential, because the future of public education will not be shaped only by policies, mandates, or programs. It will be shaped by people. It will be shaped by you, living out the SCSU pillar of fostering leadership. Southern has prepared you to provide collaborative, ethical leadership to create a better society, the kind of leadership that isn't defined by a title, but by impact. We need leaders who choose every day to build belonging, leaders who expand opportunity, professionals who refuse to let children become invisible, adults who continue believing in students even when students struggle to believe in themselves. In the last 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving public education from multiple vantage points. As an educator, a classroom leader, a district leader, an adjunct professor, and now as a superintendent. At every level, one truth remains constant. Relationships change trajectories. Not spreadsheets, not slogans, not initiatives alone. People. A teacher who notices when a student withdraws. A counselor who reminds a student they're capable. A principal who creates a culture of belonging. A professor who pushes a graduate student to see their own leadership potential. Those moments matter more than we sometimes realize. And I want to speak specifically about the responsibility that comes with this next chapter of leadership for you. An advanced degree in education is not simply an academic credential. It is a commitment to pursuing excellence. But as you learn at Southern, excellence is more about than grades or titles. It is about a relentless dedication to academic rigor, continuous growth, and systemic change. It is a commitment to improving systems, to serving students more effectively, and to ensure that schools become places where every child has access not only to education, but to opportunity. Access matters, but access without belonging, opportunity, and belief is incomplete. The promise of public education is not merely that school doors are open. The promise is that once students walk through those doors, they encounter dignity, challenge, support, rigor, encouragement, and possibility. That is the work of empowering communities and advancing social justice. As graduates of a dedicated social justice university, you know that equity means actively dismantling the systemic barriers within our communities, whether in Greater New Haven or the broader world, so that every single child gets what they need to succeed. That is the work before you. And I hope, as you move forward in your careers, you remember three things. First, belonging precedes achievement. Students learn best when they feel safe enough to take risks, valued enough to use their voice, and connected enough to believe they matter. Never underestimate the power of creating spaces where students feel they belong. Second, students will remember how you made them feel long after they forget the specifics of your lesson plan. They will remember whether you listened, whether you noticed, whether you believed in them, whether you made room for their identity, their culture, their language, and their humanity. And third, commit yourself to lifelong learning. The world of education will continue to shift, and you will need the ambition to adapt continuously. But remember that lifelong learning is the ultimate form of professional resilience. It means that you too will remain curious, humble, and ready to grow alongside your students. Somewhere in your future classroom or school is a student who feels unseen, a student navigating poverty, a student translating for their family, a student questioning whether they belong in advanced courses, in college, or in leadership spaces, a student whose gifts may not yet be visible to others. Your belief in that student may become the turning point in their life. I know this because certain educators became that turning point in mine. And as I stand before you today, I do so understanding deeply that education changes more than individual outcomes. Education changes families. Education changes communities. Education changes generations. I am here because public education opened doors that once felt unreachable. Now you have the opportunity to become the educator who chooses to see possibility instead of limitation. Graduates, one world does not simply need more educators. It needs educators who lead with empathy, educators who recognize brilliance in all its forms, educators who understand that diversity is an asset, educators who build systems where children do not have to fight to be seen. The students you serve may never remember every assignment you created or every standard you taught, but they will remember whether your classroom felt like the place where they belonged. They will remember whether you made them feel capable, whether you honored their identity, whether you saw them fully. That is your power. That is your responsibility. That is your legacy. As a first-generation college student who once wondered where I belong in spaces like this, I can now tell you with certainty, education has the power not only to change outcomes, but to restore possibility. So as you leave Southern Connecticut State University today, carry this with you. Lead with courage. Teach with compassion. Listen deeply. Expect greatly. And never, never stop believing in the transformative power of public education. Because somewhere in your future is a child waiting for someone to believe in them. May you be that person. Congratulations, class of 2026. And thank you for choosing this extraordinary profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Negron, for your inspiring words. As we take this moment to celebrate today's achievements and look forward to the promising futures ahead, we now invite you to enjoy a moving performance of Miley Cyrus's The Climb by Shirley Zulo and Eric Turdal.
see it. Those dreams I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb, the struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going. I gotta be strong, just keep moving on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. There's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's the climb. Gotta keep on moving, gotta keep on climbing. Yeah, it's the climb.
Thank you, Shirley and Eric. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Christopher Trombley, Dean of the College of Education, for his remarks.
Good evening. 60 years ago next month, then United States Senator Robert F. Kennedy, at the invitation of students, traveled to the University of Cape Town to address a gathering of individuals fiercely opposed to the apartheid policies of the South African government of the day. The entire address is well worth reading, not least as it remains all too relevant today. But one passage in particular is notable for the poignancy of its message and the evocativeness with which it is expressed. It reads, "Each time a person stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, they send forth a tiny ripple of hope. And crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current, which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance." Shortly to graduate with degrees in teaching, special education, school psychology, counseling, applied behavior analysis, information and library science, or educational leadership, you all will soon enter, or will further your enduring commitments to, professions in the service of others. While it's certainly true that all human beings are capable of standing up for ideals, improving the lot of others, and advancing justice, it is especially the case for those in the professions that you have been preparing so diligently, often at considerable sacrifice, to enter. Indeed, it's precisely what inspires many of us to join and to spend our entire careers in these helping professions. My charge for you, the 2026 graduating class of the College of Education, is that you bear always in mind the profound and abiding impact of each interaction, however brief, you have with a student, client, patron, or their loved ones. Each gesture, each utterance will carry outsized weight for the individuals whom you serve, because of the positions of responsibility that you will hold, and because your engagement with each of them will be so intimate. The work that you will soon undertake is powerful, precisely because it is personal. The ripples that you send forth will never entirely dissipate. That's a heavy responsibility, but it's also an awesome privilege. At the same time, please remember that the positions for which you've been preparing are recognized by community members and policymakers as critical to the well-being of society, even if that appreciation isn't consistently apparent when budget decisions are being made. Policymakers need to hear from individuals in the roles in which you will shortly be serving. Capitalize on opportunities to advocate for the students, clients, patrons, families, and communities whom you will serve, and to represent the professions that you have worked so hard to enter. Your voices, joined with those of innumerable other helping professionals, are what will ensure that ideals are upheld, justice is done, and lives are changed for the better. And with that, it is my pleasure to ask the candidates for the Doctor of Education degree in Educational Leadership and in Counseling, Education, and Supervision from the College of Education to please stand. Madam President, it is my pleasure as the Dean of the College of Education to present these candidates for the Doctor of Education.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Regents, I, President of Southern Connecticut State University, hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Education.
Will the Marshal please lead these candidates to the stage to be invested with the hood of their degree and to receive their diploma? Friends, and friends and family in the audience, please withhold your applause until all degrees in this category have been presented.
Danielle Cornish.
Hooded by Jennifer Parzik.
Brittany Moore.
Okay.
Rihanna Bartel.
Hooded by Dr. Lori Bonjo.
Elise Mulvihill. Casey Sierra.
Hooded by Dr. Louisa Foskeli.
Dana Albert. Crystal Long.
Jessica Rodican. Kayla Toole.
No. Hooded by Dr. Jess Gregory.
Mallory Legman.
Kristen Bankson Mendoza.
Hooded by Dr. Mary Boudreau. Hooded by Charmaine Edmonds.
Dan Ostasiewski. Mercedes McKelvey. Jennifer Ricker.
Hooded by Dr. Carrie Sasu.
Keith Jamal Smith.
Hooded by Dr. Sausen Arafay.
That's the list of the doctorates. And then there's, yeah. Will the candidates for the 6th year professional diploma and postmaster certificate please stand? President Bulmer, It is my pleasure as Dean of the College of Education to present these candidates for the 6th-year professional diploma and postmaster's certificates.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Regents, I, as President of Southern Connecticut State University, hereby confer upon you the 6th-year professional diploma and postmaster's certificates.
Will the marshal please lead the candidates to the stage to be invested with their stole and to receive the diploma? And again, friends, please withhold your applause until all diplomas are presented in this category.
Misty Bianchi.
Hooded by Dr. Gladys Labus.
Mary Brusick.
Rebecca Reinhold. Michael Yates.
Deborah Costello. Casey Gold.
Hooded by Dr. Peter Madonia.
Danielle Picegli. Courtney Suma Barber. Blakely Walker. Douglas Williams.
Stacy Buturla.
Hooded by Dr. Jess Gregory.
Ryan Lavallee. Samantha Townsend Lucero.
Crystal McGrew. Tyrone Mott. Shannon Searles.
Tyriel Dominic, hooded by Dr. Sausen Arafay.
Abigail Fuller. Jack Gassese. Alicia Lorenzo.
Amy Irene Medina. Alyssa Ortiz. Allison Ryder. Allison Windsor.
Hooded by Dr. Olje Yavuz.
Kelly Darrow Supowitz. Christy Kribko.
Elizabeth Nichols. Kayla Stevens. Kimberly Tabor.
Rachel Dustin.
Hooded by Dr. Regine Randall. Misty A. Keller.
Jenna Falconieri. Melissa Beatty.
Hooded by Dr. Margaret Generali.
Liza Melendez.
Brittany Acosta Rivera.
Hooded by Dr. Casey McPherson.
Talani Baez. Anna Charette. Sarah Hill. Emily Kritz.
Benjamin Jansen.
Kelvin Maya. Grace Nisbet. Amaris Topper.
Kelly Dunnigan.
Hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Rhodes.
Hava Abbas.
Hooded by Dr. Natalie Starling.
Elizabeth A. Healy.
Leah Mastroianni.
Caroline Beatty.
Hooded by Dr. Lauren Tucker.
stand up now?
Yeah, so
A little big group. It's at the end. All of us to sit.
okay. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Library and Information Science, Master of Science, and Master of Arts in Teaching and all graduate certificates please stand?
By the power vested in me by the Board of Regents, I, as President of Southern Connecticut State University, hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Library and Information Science, Master of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, and graduate certificates.
As this is a preternaturally large and atypically attractive group, I will ask you all to sit down until your marshal asks your row to stand and proceed up to the stage. Right? But the marshals can start doing their thing. There we go.
Sandra Costango, received by her daughter, Kayleen Costango.
Dr. Cindy Schofield. Hooding.
Zadria Barnes. Domenica Bruno. Annabelle Buick. Teresa Setrangola.
Adrian Valiente. May Whalen.
Isabel Butterick.
Hooded by Dr. Gabriel Salubi.
Inestral Charles. Joanna Darby.
Elena Aubrey.
Flor de Maria Garrido.
Michael Terranova.
Christina Doyle.
Hooded by Dr. Hak Jun Kim.
Renee Sanchez. Caitlin Scalia.
Alexa D'Amelia.
Hooded by Dr. Helene Murtha.
Amanda Hendrick. Mary Grace Higby.
Nadja Macaulay.
Christian Monkey.
Hooded by Dr. Sarah Soraya.
Carrie Packer. Sarah Robertson. Nicholas Roy. Jennifer Salcy.
Sarah Ethier.
Hooded by Dr. Mark Grosskreitz.
Riley Forte. Akira Gaines. Jasmine Harrison. Kayla Jefferson. Tiffany Lopez.
Jamonia Mercurius. Remy Olaniba. Samantha Pozucek. Diesha Belarushi. Robin Taylor. Norma Torres. Azalea Warner Walton.
Bethany Violet Whiteside. Ryan Wurtemberg. Alyssa Zimiti.
Hooded by Dr. Casey McPherson.
Hannah Dwyer. Lou Fournier. Brooklyn Hazelwood. Victoria Ibitoye. Sarah Eisman.
Nikita Kennedy.
Elizabeth Lopez.
Karina Moreno.
Kenny Munoz.
Helly Parekh. Vanessa Famahaxe. Damaris Rodriguez. Brittany Sappho. Diana Damian Silva.
Emily Sopchak.
Braylee Wan.
Alexandra Daurio.
Hooded by Dr. Regine Randall.
Nicole Isaac.
Savannah Marchetti. Ibelin McKenna.
Bobby Bynum.
Hooded by Dr. Jennifer Parzik.
Christina Carloni. Jessica Foss.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Devin Lynch.
Jillian Martins.
Izzy Maudsley. Rose Muir. Kiara Ofori. Lauren Pidas.
Isabella Satmari.
Yanalise Rivera.
Emily Blinder.
Hooded by Dr. Casey McPherson.
Jose San Pedro Chavez. Madison Goff.
Asia Montgomery.
Astrid Andrade.
Hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Rhodes.
Lindsay Apollon. Kylene Crow. Joanne Quapio. Allison Daleb. Nala Davis. Taylor Dawson. Kara Erickson. Avery Loomis.
Leah Merritt. Quinn Minosa. Brooke O'Leary. Amanda Savinelli.
Sarah Y. Anderson.
Hooded by Dr. Natalie Starling.
Diana Corletto.
Extesis Sanchez. Jackie Silano. Melissa Woodcock.
Robert Cornwell.
Hooded by Dr. Lauren Tucker.
Maria Aratakis. Sarah Bartholomew. Laverne Buckle. Allison Connolly. Elizabeth DiPiero. Caitlin Dyrek. Stephanie Ferrara. Ashley Forsberg. Sarah Jen. Isabella Garal. Marley Greenlaw. Gloria Irizarry. Caitlin Kavunas. Nahid K. Khan. Marion Least.
Netza Marie Pinto. Amanda Radigan. Amanda Rice. Maria G. Samuel. Yua Sun. Alexis Woods.
Alexa M. Alcamillo.
Hooded by Dr. Maria Diamantis.
Caitlin Archambault. Kayla Naomi Hernandez.
Ashley Keecher.
Christina Long.
Elizabeth Merkt.
Latrice Peterson. Morgan Roussel.
Danielle Powell.
Josian Thomas White.
Stephen Ayala.
Hooded by Dr. Adam Goldberg.
Sabrina Escobar. Samantha Fransman. Mackenzie Glenn.
Trinity Walker.
Katie Charrington. Tia Simone Gardner.
Mariella Apucha. Luis Maldonado Mayasset.
Sarah Nelson. Tatiana Quiles. Lauren Tahan. Layla Marie Twait. Mojique Tyler. Denise Velez.
Allison Batson.
Hooded by Dr. Madison Correa.
Jewel Booker. Jacqueline Brown. Jillian DeCosta. Damier Foster. Monica A. Givens. Aaron Knapp.
Selena Malaterra. Liz Marie Maldonado. Sofia Morales. Hilbania Papa Zahario. Vaughn Sims. Jamie Ward.
Nicole Abbott.
Hooded by Dr. Maria Diamantis.
Sean Allen.
Rebecca Brady.
Bianca Castellan. Mackenzie Dargell. Hannah Hayes. Carly Jones.
Heather Symes. Natalia N. Whittingham.
Joanna Escandon.
Hooded by Dr. Patricia Bodie.
Jessica Forget. Danielle Jakes. Jonah Younger. Cassandra Lombardo.
Michael Logan Marcus. Catherine Muldoon. Sky Prakuta. Cameron Samuels. James Scott. Casey Yan Vieira. Melissa Villa.
Christiana Amarone.
Hooded by Dr. Yen Wei.
Imani Booker Youngs. Caroline Burkle. Melissa Cavaliero. Andrea DeFrank. Jonea Kasperzik.
Rochelle McDuffie Vines. Janet McLaughlin. Derek Mellinson.
Casey Morgan.
Taylor Pauletto. Markia Rab. Katie Reynolds. Dominic Rowland. Melanie Sanabria. Sarah Waynand. Hayden Townsend.
Voted by Dr. Tom Brdis.
Would all graduates please rise? Join me in congratulating them. Congratulations.
As Commencement Marshal, I bring to a close the 2026 graduate commencement for the College of Education. As I call for the recessional, I ask our graduates and guests to remain in their seats until the platform party has recessed out. At that time, I would ask the guests to remain in their seats until all the graduates have recessed out of the auditorium. I now call for the recessional.